Good morning, everyone. My name is Suleiman Haladu. I'm from Nigeria. I'm presenting AFP surveillance in Nigeria. This is the background. I will go through the AFP surveillance, AFP case definition, polio surveillance, and use of AFP reminder cards. Nigeria was a major hub of wild polio virus in Africa up until August 2020, when WHO declared the country as wild polio virus free. By extension, the Afro region was also declared as wild polio virus free. However, at the moment, we are having circulating vaccine-derived polio virus circulation. For sensitivity, an acute flaccid paralysis surveillance is the cornerstone of polio eradication effort and is a gold standard for detecting polio anywhere. The goal of the AFP is to identify and document cases of AFP, and the case definition is any child under the age of 15 years with acute onset of weakness or pullofiness, or any person of any age with paralytic illness in whom a clinician suspects polio. And this is a standard for the fundamental for eradicating of polio. The surveillance structure in Nigeria involves the active surveillance, the passive surveillance, but also the community-based surveillance. The acute surveillance is acute surveillance is usually difficult to conduct because of hard-to-reach population insecurity as well. This is a case study of one of the states in Nigeria, one out of the 36 states, and we have a surveillance network of 3,600 individuals who participate in the surveillance. We use this community-based surveillance structure to take the line list of the AFP cases are shared to the community and the caregivers during the monthly surveillance meeting with the surveillance focal persons. This is a simple tool, an AFP reminder card containing 6 key messages that is used during house-to-house vaccination activities in order to involve the community in acute flaccid paralysis surveillance. This is how the AFP reminder card is used during the supplementary immunization activity. The vaccination teams carry this card into the households and show their caregivers the picture of an AFP. And the question relevant to the surveillance is, are there any children under the age of 15 years who has pullofiness or weakness? And this brings about detection and early reporting of suspected AFPs from the communities. Again, we also see a lot of reports from hard-to-reach population, nomadic communities, and underserved communities who otherwise may find it difficult to report an AFP. In addition to that, we also notice that there is an improvement in vaccination acceptance, especially among people that are hesitant in accepting vaccination. Looking at the AFP picture, the fear that their children could come with AFP or polio, and they allow their children to get the oral polio vaccines during supplemental immunization activities. Now, this is the flow of information of AFP detected from the community to the local to the health facility, down to the local government, and then to the state level, and then the sample is sent to the national laboratory for detection. And once the polio is detected, it's sent to Atlanta for sequencing. And these are the example of the data tools that are used for reporting the AFP, the IDSR from the community to health facility, down to the LGA, and now to the database that is SOMAS. This is an example of the IDSR 002. We have so many of them. We have 001, 002, 003, which are reported at different levels, from community to the health facility, down to the state and to the national level. Now, using this AFP surveillance, it helps us to see enhanced performance in surveillance with more cases detected, as well as reaching the key performance indicators of non-polio AFP rate and stool adequacy rate. So in conclusion, vaccinators can use a simple tool to conduct AFP surveillance in the community. It helps caregivers to see what AFP looks like, and the pictorial can be used during the monthly meeting with community informants, and it strengthens surveillance activity. This is the certificate received by Nigeria and by extension the Afro region, certifying the region as wild polio virus free. I want to thank the organizers of this program for the opportunity to present. Thank you for your attention.